let's jump into this topic that Stacy brought to us about the drama on the set of Thea.
Here we go now.
When we signed Brandy, I think Thea was there. They just didn't tell me about it because they thought that we would pull out of the deal if we thought that she was doing too many things at once.
I've been working hard, 2 jobs every day.
Thea was basically about Thea Vidale, a single mother who's raising her kids.
Denise, are you going to be on the phone long?
What? They broke up?
I need to study for my SATs.
And I'm trying to get the scoop on Gary and Yolanda.
The energy on the set in the beginning was like a fairy tale.
We ate lunch together. She talked to me. She told me about her first kiss, and she told me one time, she said, my mama says you're my other mama. I said, yes, I am.
And then it got a little ugly. This is real serious right here.
There was tension and fights on the set.
She said Thea wasn't really that nice.
A couple times she forgot her script, and that would get on my nerves.
What you want? Baby, I got it.
When she was singing on the set, Thea Vidale told her, said, when you get your show, you sing.
It's 4-letter reason. Oh, yeah.
But you on my show, don't sing.
When you are acting in the front of someone who, soon as they say cut, curses you out, and then you got to come right back and get right back in character, that's dry.
Mama, you home. Could you smack Jarvis for me?
Well, I'd love to. Can I practice on you?
I remember one time.
Excuse me, can I please talk to you for a minute?
There was some kind of disagreement between Brand and Thea, and Brand told Thea, she said, I just want to work. And can you consider me a co-worker? Because I'm trying to just do my job.
Sonja had trained Brandy to stand up for herself, and I think Thea wasn't always accustomed to children being outspoken and expressing their point of view.
Teenagers are not the greatest creatures on the face of the earth, especially if they're female.
I couldn't leave her on that set alone.
Brandy's mom was always there. Thea wanted to feel the control of the situation, and she felt when Sonja came in and dealt with Brandy, it took away the focus.
Every day of her life on that set was miserable.
That was Thea's first show, and there was a lot on her shoulders. I mean, she had to carry the show, but she pulled it off the best she could.
That experience taught her that you gotta be strong-willed, you have to be tough-skinned, and you have to be focused on what you can become and about what you have to do.
It taught her that this is the business. This is what it's all about. Sad to say, but you gotta get ready for it.
Brandy was a teenager, and she was going through and Sonja and I, whatever we went through, that's in the past. And even God can't change the past.
We did complete our full season, so after that you wait and you find out if your show is getting a pickup for the following season.
I would say that if you have tensions on a show, the show is on its way out.
I got a written notice that it wasn't being picked up.
The cancellation was sad, but
when the show was canceled, Brandy went on to do her music.
She was determined that recording was going to be her first.
All right, I'm assuming that's it. That's going into the rest of stuff with Brandy.
Yeah, the rest was history.
Yeah. I believe everything from both sides.
Yeah. Don't come on here singing on this. This show is Thea.
This ain't Brandy's show. but the thing is, so the funny thing is with that episode of her coming down the stairs, I specifically remember that episode. I can tell you everything that happened on that episode, and I have not seen it since it aired at that time. Right? It like Thea was supposed to go see the Temptations, and not the Temptations. Yeah, wait a minute.
One of them groups,
whatever, right? That's what it was. So she ended up not being able to go. So her kids performed for her. So Brandy comes down, she sings Respect. Jason Weaver, he sang as well. And then I think at the end, let's say the little what's the song? The Way I Feel About You, like the uncle or whatever, right? He sang that. Everybody sang on the show that night. And like I absolutely loved it. And I always remember it because Samantha's boyfriend could sing. And he had an attitude that we were all over Jason Weaver. He's like, yeah, I'm so weird about Jason singing, blah, 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 blah. So, but it's, was Jason singing? Did he get to sing on the set?
I thought he did.
That's what my point is. You're mad at Brandy for singing on the show. Did Jason walk around singing? Because at that point, he had already done the Jackson 5 movie.
And he was about to do the Lion King.
I think if he hadn't already
he had probably already done it.
If he hadn't already done Lion King. So
he was probably recording Love Ambition.
I'm just saying, like,
hey, low key, he might have been. Let's see. I think that's 95. I think Love Ambition 95.
That was 95. Yeah.
And Thea was 93?
93, 94.
Like, Thea came out, premiered September 8th, 1993, and ended February 16th, 94. They did 19 episodes.
Yeah, they didn't even get a whole season.
No. And what's crazy is somewhat Miss Pat, I think career-wise, Miss Pat took off where Thea kind of left off at. If you talk about the style of comedy, even a TV show, just the way she presents herself is basically Thea, like a younger Thea,
a more hood Thea.
Yeah,
a little more hood.
Yeah, it's just know I respect the hustle of Miss Pat. I respect the hustle of Miss Pat. The
stories.
It's a lot for me. But 94, Jason was already young Simba. So like I'm saying, like he had already
you see, that's why he wasn't even on them interviews.
Yeah, like I said, he did the Jackson 5 movie in 92. So like did he not get to sing on? Like, I'm sure he was walking around singing on set too. That's all I'm saying. But it's a shame that the show didn't make it. It really is. Because I'm thinking, because the first time I didn't know Jason could sing until Jackson 5 movie, but the first time I'd seen him was on The Long Walk Home, that movie.
Is that the Oprah movie?
Oprah's not in it. Whoopi Goldberg, Erica Alexander's in it.
Okay.
Jason Weaver is in there. Bing Rames is in it. Really? Mm-hmm. Yep. Long Walk Home. It's a good movie. It's crazy, but it's one of my favorite childhood movies. It's about the Montgomery bus boycott is what it's about, but he didn't sing in that though. Either way, I believe everybody's side. I believe that Brandy was a teenager going through some shit and probably doing too much. I believe that Sonja Norwood was on that set probably possibly cussing somebody out when she found out that
Brandy not remembering her lines.
Right, like I believe everybody's everything. I don't think anything that was said was untrue. Like there's nothing that was said by one person that contradicts somebody else's story. It's like it's just everybody telling the same story from a different
point of view.
Right, like you was on the left and I was on the right, but we both saw the same shit. And like so, yeah. And then next thing you know, like Brandy went on to do her own albums and become America's sweetheart for some reason.
Right, and then she didn't even sing on Moesha.
No, to the people like.
I mean, she sang the theme song. I'm just saying that's her character.
Right, I'm just saying, like, like people liked Moesha because she thought she was deep and wrote in a journal. I just don't. I never ever attempted to tune in. Like, I was like, I'm not watching that shit. Man, I'm out here riding around and getting it. I'm not finna sit down and
I caught the reruns because I wasn't finna stay up to like 4 a.m.
Look, I used to tape it. And then and it's because UPN used to come on like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
On I believe it was on 11, I think.
Channel 11.
Yeah. So, but if the baseball game or something on 11 went over and it was timed on the tape, you could miss part of the shows. So, like, I would tape that. I don't know if y'all remember the show Good News.
I remember Good News.
What was my other one with Terrence Howard and Miguel Nunez and James Avery? Sparks. So if you would get only part of the show, if anything went over, that thing was starting at 2 and ending at 3. So whatever 2 shows you missed at that time, if it went over, you missed them. So it's some episodes I only saw half of Sparks, or half of Good News, or half of Moesha for a while.
I just looked up Good News, and as soon as I saw the picture, I was like, I've seen that. Like, I remember, but I don't remember because it had one of the sisters from Amen on it.
Yeah.
Yep. And she basically plays the same character almost.
She's the same, the church lady.
Yep. She just basically, I think it's Roz is her name, or Roz is I think her name. And she just moved over, and basically she just became the head of the Mother's Board from on Amen to the head of the Mother's Board, the new church.
That was a spinoff, or she just
no?
I'm just okay.
No. I'm just saying that she just basically upgraded her mother's duties because she was younger as a church lady on Amen. Now she was the mother of the
her and her sister.
Yep.
Good old song.
Yeah.
You hear the theme song from Amen and almost get into the spirit. You can't like you low key gotta turn it off so that you can enjoy the show.
Hey, look, I forgot who is somebody? Is it the Pointer Sisters? Somebody did the theme song. I thought that was known.
Clark Sisters.
Yeah, it's somebody.
Turn on the lights and set me on the road. Vanessa Bell Armstrong. It says did the opening theme. Hold on.
I thought you was going to say Vanessa Bell Calloway.
That part. So wait a minute, and then here's the thing, and I had to. Well, that's why I say wait a minute, because it took me a second for my mind for it to not be Vanessa Bell Calloway. I'm like, did she? Girl, I know she was. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, she. But that's who sang it. But yeah, that song is everything. Yeah, with the start. Amen with.
Hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it on the SOLC Network. You finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.